Welcome back to Vagabond, Gypsy, Tarot, and Oracle. Today we're doing our readings for our people who were born on Mondays. I'm wearing my blue nail polish because I'm going somewhere on a trip, and I'm going to tell you about that later. But anyways, we are doing our readings for our people who are born on Mondays. This is for Monday, May 27th, which is Memorial Day, going through Monday, June 3rd, which Mercury moves into Gemini. So communication, planet of communication, God of communication, moves into Gemini. So Mercury moves into Gemini on the 3rd. So let's see what we've got going on for you guys this week here for your energy. This is a weekly energy reading. Keep that in mind. We are in Gemini season, air. I'm going to start pointing out the fact that these are weekly energy readings. Again, I always say that, but you have to keep that in mind. It's not something that you should, if you hear something that you don't like, you have the potential to change that anyway, but if you even resonate with it, or even if it fits within your life. But you also have to remember it's just a weekly energy reading, so it's not something that you drag on. This is the energy for your week. So we have a Lee Normand deck I'm using. Lee Normand is a different type of divination, if I can speak, like tarot cards, oracle cards, and then Lee Normand is a form of divination card as well. So we have the mountains, 21. If you want to think of that numerologically, we have 3, growth, expression. You could think of it as communication with Mercury coming around. Ooh, we have the 5 of Swords. 5s are always the card of conflict, change, instability. Swords is the suit of air, and we are in air season, so reason, suit of reason. Let's continue on, see what we got. The Sun, like the happiest card in the deck. Isn't that funny? Then we have Ace of Cups, emotions, 1, new beginnings. 9 plus 1 is 10. New beginnings. Conflict. Communication. So you can keep that in mind with your reading here today. Mountains are the card of, difficulty. There could be an obstruction within your week, a blockage. You might need to confront something. Somebody might be interrupting your process or putting a roadblock in your way, a hurdle. Might be something to keep in mind as far as your energy this week. But ultimately, the energy this week is ending on new beginnings and working out the way that you want it to, I feel like. With this 5 of Swords here, again, this is about something that's upset you. Heartache. Look at all the swords through the heart. You're like, what the fudge just happened here? I don't understand what happened here with this road, and it's with the mountains and the roadblock. You're going to be confronting something or somebody this week. Somebody might be upsetting you with words or action. remember to take the upper road. Don't feed into it. I think that will help. Work through that frustration or pain in other ways, like taking time to think about thinking about your words before you say them. I'm pretty good at that. I'm pretty good at thinking about my words before I say them, but I'm also quite quick-witted myself, so sometimes I might say something that I regret. Depends on the passion that I'm feeling. Let's use that word, passion. Like if somebody says something and I feel attacked, then I may just be able to, my words just may slip out automatically. Let's say it like that. I'm quite quick-witted in that way. If I feel like somebody has said something that hurts my feelings or is not right or is a lie, I'm pretty quick to come back. But as I get older, I'm good at I also think I'm pretty good at the words that do come out. I mean, obviously, if somebody really upsets you and you say something, be kind to yourself. It's if they're saying something that rude, then duh. I mean, obviously, you're going to react, and you wish you couldn't, or you maybe you can try to take a moment to, if somebody says something or does something, maybe if you're in front of them or if you're facing them, you could just like try to remember this energy and pause a second. But then again, life happens as well. If you say something that inside you're like, oh, I wish I hadn't said that. But you know what? In a way, sometimes it works. Again, I'm a true believer in what happens. What's meant to be is meant to be. But also, this is just kind of like letting you know that there could be obstacles in your way this week, but ultimately, you're the one that's coming through on the shining end. And new beginnings, new emotional opportunities. Maybe this reading is like ringing a bell and saying, yeah, you already know something's up. And now you're kind of prepared for it. It's when you don't know, when somebody throws that surprise comment or that surprise word at you that you could, well, I don't ever want to say accident, because sometimes I think that also things are meant to be what's the word? I'm finding hard to find my words this week. The god of communication's not working well with me, Mercury. Some things are meant to be approached and addressed. That's the word. So I mean, you may, even if you were to sit and think about it, you may still say the same thing. But more or less, I'm saying that, if you have that potential, if you normally like just say things and then regret it, take note of that. I mean, it's a fine line, really. I guess it kind of, if you're resonating with this reading this week, you'll know that you're kind of getting the hint that something might be coming up. But ultimately, as I said, this is the cream of the crop card. Look how beautiful that is. The sun. So ultimately, it's working out for you. New beginnings, a new way of looking at things, and maybe by addressing this situation, it's going to fix the turmoil that was. Who knows? But I'm also saying, you know, if words are said in haste, I mean, if somebody comes at you with words that hurt your feelings, you obviously might say something or react in the way that you react. Everybody's different. Some people don't react and close up and wish they had. So I guess that if this resonates with you, you know that there's something coming up and gives you that little bit of edge if it resonates with you. But as I said, ultimately, it's going to work out for the best. So I hope that you have a beautiful, blessed week, and we will see you again next Monday.